why your warm leads aren't booking in calls from your funnel. And with the next 3 minutes, I'm actually going to flip a belief that you might be holding on to about why warm leads aren't converting. And I'm going to show you a really frictionless ad strategy that can help you re-engage with them this week without having to rewrite your whole funnel. And if you want my fast funnel ad templates that you can actually plug in and run in just under an hour, just drop in the word fast below and I can send these to you personally. Hi, I'm Tina from tinasanford.com. Now, most clients coming to us after their ads and funnels actually failed. Now, we've been doing this for 2 years now and taking what's already there and then turning that into booked calls. And if it's a fit, we can do the same for you too. Now, a lot of business owners believe that when someone doesn't book in a call after seeing their content, that it's either a lead problem or a funnel problem. And they either assumed that maybe the lead wasn't serious, or maybe they just thought that the funnel didn't sell hard enough. And then they go back to the drawing board. But you got to think about this. What if the real problem isn't your funnel at all? And what if that person was really interested and they just didn't have either the energy or the time or the clarity? They get distracted. And maybe they just didn't keep going at that moment because of something that happened at that point. I'm sure you understand about getting distracted right now. And anyway, instead of losing forever, imagine that you had a way of giving those people a chance to come back to you. Okay. Now, we've all been taught that if somebody doesn't convert, we need to nurture harder. And that's true in some cases. So what do we do? Okay. Most of the time, we're sending more nurture sequences in emails, text messages and such. And we're adding more steps. We're making the application even more detailed. Okay. And what happens? Okay. What we're finding is happening is the leads freeze up, or they ghost, or you're kind of left with a list of people who are kind of warm and then they vanished. Yeah, you're finding that too. But that's when you start telling yourself things like, maybe the offer isn't right, or maybe I need a new offer, maybe I need a new webinar, maybe I just need to start all over again, maybe I need a fresh start, maybe that thing that someone else is selling is what's working right now. When in reality, you actually already had their attention, yeah? You just didn't make it easy enough right now for them to engage. Remember that people are very distracted. But this is why we run the fast funnel retargeting ads. Now, this is not a new funnel. It's not a new lead magnet. What it actually is a short conversational ad that actually targets those people who already saw you and then they already had engaged, but they just hadn't yet converted, probably because they got distracted, okay? And instead of sending them back into a 9-step process, it actually invites them to do one cool thing, which is either comment or send you a quick direct message. And then now you're actually talking to a warm lead directly. There's no forms, there's no friction, then there's no ghosting. Okay, if they wanted what you got, you're there. And what actually happens is it actually flips that belief from my funnel failed to, oh, my leads just needed a shortcut. They needed to get there. And those are the best types of leads anyway, the one that want to get to you as fast as possible because they want what you got. Yeah. So if you want these templates, okay, these are the same ones that I've been using for my own clients, yeah, to help you to turn warm traffic into book calls within the next 24 to 48 hours without rebuilding anything. Just comment the word fast below and I can send these over to you. Yeah. You don't need more content for this, yeah? You just need to be sending the right message to the right people at the right time. And then they know they can get to you without having to try and work out how to get to you.